I remembered his last name ever since World War II, and I was there when the shell came in and killed him, and he wasn't. My granddaughter just said that he said something about. He told me, he said, I used to be an old meat cutter. I'll just go up and get some. And anyway, so when we came to thank you, I'm all mixed up because I'm 93, and
he's overwhelmed.
Well, yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I do pretty well for the age, but I don't know, when we got there, one or two of the fellows said, "You'll be okay, Boyle," but he died, and I helped carry him out of the woods. And it was on the side of a hill. I can see the spot now, but and one day before we got there, we were supposed to go on in the night to get to the top of the hill, and but most of the kids, I call them kids, they were younger than me, I guess, they wouldn't go, and so we were all private first class, and the sergeant was the only one there that outranked us, and the guy that the fellow said, "I'm not going to go." I said, "Well, I'll go back and tell the sergeant," and the sergeant said they've got to go. Well, I don't know if, I don't think your father was there at that time. I think he come out later, but they told me and your father to go up on the hill and check vehicles up there, German tanks and trucks and things. He was very brave, and everything went along okay. He said, I said, "I'll go with you." No, he said, "You stay there," and so I'd gone quite close to where he was, and then the next day we went over across on the hill, and but that's I guess all that I can think of that. Yes, I knew he had two children, and it made me feel awful bad. Yeah, I know he got a package from Christmas, I think it was, and I know he told me he had two children, and I thought, well, you shouldn't be here with two children, but they took a lot of them that. No, I don't know for sure what he told me now, you know. No. I'm sure she was, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty sad situation. I know I felt bad. It really made me sick. I went to the hospital a few days after that with a temperature, and I guess I caught the flu or something, and I told the lieutenant, I said, "I'm sick." He said, "Well, probably won't do you any good, but you can go on sick call," and I did, and I didn't come back for a couple of weeks, and the war was almost over by that time. Sometime, my birthday was in April, and it ended in May, and I got back there sometime during my birthday, April. What date? April 21st. Yeah. What did you say? End of April. mine's the 21st of April. The Battle of the Bulge had gone, there was no snow on the ground, so during the Bulge we had snow on the ground. No, the Bulge is all over with, and things were quieting down quite a bit. But there was a lot of, while I was gone the 2 weeks, my sergeant was killed, and the new sergeant came in and took his place, I guess, and he was wounded. He was wounded, and he went out, and I never contacted him, but I come home and I drank quite a bit, and I didn't pay too much attention with what I was doing. I never called. He sent me a Christmas card, but I never called him back or anything. Couldn't remember his address. Pardon? Yes, yeah. And yeah, I was out through there with a fellow by the name of Howard Kaufman, and he was 6 years older than myself, so I thought, well, he's probably still around, but my granddaughter looked it up on the computer, and he died in the 70s. So he was there, I'm sure, when your father was there. But quite a few of the young, I didn't get all the guys' names. There was a pair of twins there that at the end of the war wasn't around. I don't know where they ever went to. And it was so on the two original guys was this Howard Kaufman from Ohio, and myself, out of the 12. Well, usually 10, because it never was up to full strength. Pardon? Where Kaufman's was from? I was out there somewhere, and I looked up in the phone book, I believe, and I got the name of Howard Kaufman. So I called and I said, was Howard Kaufman live here? And they said yes. And I said, did he ever serve in World War II? And they said yes. I said, well, it's probably the same Kaufman. So I called after I'd been out through there once or twice. I called the second or third time, and he answered. So I said, Howard Kaufman? And he said yes. Did you get a bullet through your chin? He said yes. I said, you have to be the same guy. And it just took the skin off his lip, and didn't have the show. And I peeked out around a tree, and they got a bullet through my helmet at the same time. And they took it, and they drew the blood, so we both got the Purple Heart at the same time, and for that reason. And my granddaughter looked that up, and that from Germany, I guess.
It was Elsenborn, near Elsenborn, Germany, I think.
Elsenborn, Germany, or that was in Belgium, I think.
Yeah.
It's close to right on the line, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been quite a. I know it. It was very strange for me to see my old division regiment, my old regiment on my